And today might be the first day of spring, but it's already time to start thinking about what your kids will be doing this summer.
And if you're thinking about sending away your child to an overnight camp, you might be worried about whether you'll get one of those calls pleading to come home. Well, this month's issue of Colorado Parent Magazine explores how to choose a camp and how to get your child ready for camp.
Courtney Drake McDonough is here from Colorado Parent Magazine with some tips to help the kids who might get a little homesick. Thanks for being here.
Sure, thank you.
So what can we do now to help get kids ready?
Well, we got some excellent tips from the American Camp Association, and one of them was to help your child prepare in advance by giving them opportunities to practice being away from home. So set up slumber parties and sleepaways at friends' houses in advance to get them used to the idea a little bit.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah. And another idea is to involve them in choosing the camp. So if they get some buy-in and they get really excited about the camp, they're much less likely to get homesick.
What if a child goes away to camp and then the homesickness does set in? What should a parent do?
Well, the first thing is to not bribe them. It's tempting to say, if you'll just stay, honey, we'll get you that blah, blah, blah you want. But that really ends up sending the wrong message and ties a successful camp stay with something material, when really what you're trying to do is encourage them to develop their own independence and their own confidence. And also, as a parent, don't feel guilty about getting them to stay, because again, you're teaching them lifelong lessons in becoming more independent.
That's so hard to do. I can only imagine. So how do you know if it's just something that'll pass or if this is something more serious?
Well, according again to the American Camp Association, they said the majority of cases of homesickness pass in a couple of days, but about 7% do become something more serious. And so if you're hearing from your child that they're not sleeping, they're not eating, they're really developing anxiety and depression, talk to the camp counselors, because they should be very well versed in how to deal with this and judging to what degree your child is experiencing homesickness. And if you do need to bring them home, don't make them feel like a failure. Just focus on the positive things that happened and encourage them to try again next year.
All right. Keep the door open. Thank you so much.
Thank
Courtney
you.
Drake McDonough, glad to have you here. And you'll find more tips about dealing with homesickness, as well as information on choosing the right camp for your child in the March issue of Colorado Parent Magazine.